right, Mrs. Bullwinkle.
It's a black bear.
We're gonna do a 5-day, 4 nights backpacking trip into the Hellroaring Creek and Yellowstone Canyon area here in Yellowstone National Park.
Our hike begins at the Hellroaring Creek Trailhead and crosses the Yellowstone River in Hellroaring Creek. Our campsite for the first 2 nights of our hike is up Hellroaring Creek at 2H9. We had the option of exploring further up Hellroaring Creek into the Beartooth Wilderness on day 2. On day 3, we headed back toward the Yellowstone River and followed it to our campsite at 1R1. Our initial plan then had us continue along Black Canyon and the Yellowstone River to our camp on night 4 at 1Y1 before exiting toward the town of Gardner. However, we had a change in our plans and headed out on day 4 by crossing the Yellowstone River and exiting the Blacktail Deer Creek Trail.
With me is Riley and Brenna. It is June 1st, so early in season. We're starting pretty late here, about 4:30. But we only have 6 miles to go, or less than 6 miles to go. So here we go.
Right away, we were treated with an open view of our hike for the day, with Hellroaring Mountain in the distance, the Yellowstone River below us, and Garnet Hill to our right. The trail would take us down toward the river. We could hear the loud rapids of Yellowstone River as we approached. It was swollen from the snowmelt early in the season.
It's always a good sign. You want to grace us a twirl?
Oh no.
After exiting a brief patch of forest, we were in a wide open meadow that made you feel like you were in the sound of music. As I said, always a good sign. As we walked, we heard plenty of chirping from the pine martens darting around the boulders.
So funny because like we see 2 of them and then
At the end of the field, we turned onto the Hellroaring Creek Trail heading for the footbridge.
By the rock.
The trail took us next to the Hellroaring Creek as we continued. It was well named, especially for this time of year. After crossing the very necessary bridge, we continued north along and above the creek. After a few steps, we crossed into a small section of the park located in Montana. That's another state down for Valley and Mountain.
So Bradley, what do you think?
This is awesome!
Can't really hear you. Yeah,
So loud!
so loud.
Hellroaring!
Hellroaring! Woo! are you guys liking this so far?
Great.
How's
Being a little sore.
Yeah.
Looking forward to dinner.
Yes. 20 minutes later.
The final part of our day was an open meadow in the Hellroaring Meadow, the place we would hang out at to look for large animals.
Alright, we're at campsite 2H9 on the Hellroaring Creek. But we started at the here in the Hellroaring Trailhead. We dropped down to the Yellowstone River, and there's this big suspension bridge right here that we crossed. That was pretty cool, seeing the suspension bridge and just the canyon below with the rushing Yellowstone River, which is pretty swollen at this point because it's still early in the season. Then we crossed some forest and over this really open area. We can see all this sort of ridge, and everything's green at this time of the year. I think they all turn yellow later on. So then we turned up to follow a trail heading to the bridge, crossing the Hellroaring Creek. And Hellroaring Creek, this entire way is like rapids. It's not like big rapids, but it was all, and it's aptly named Hellroaring because it's just continuously making that sound. Campsite at 2H9, where we will stay here tonight and also a second night. How do you feel, Riley?
Yeah, we got a late start. Started like right hour after the heat of the day, so the sun was beaming. But you know, once sun started going down, we started getting some trees. Felt pretty good.
Hello, everyone.
So Brenna, how do you feel after today? What was your favorite point and how's your morale?
I feel good. I mean, I survived the first day, which is always a positive. I'm not quite sure what my absolute favorite point was, but I would say, you know, all of the moments where we were looking out over the water, just having it just flowing and gushing, that was just really, really cool and just super scenic, and I loved it.
Yeah, it was really cool. I love rivers in the backcountry.
Yeah.
It's gonna be nice to sleep by too, because you know we'll drown out my snoring. Oh, what is for dinner for you guys?
We are having eggs and gnocchi.
Sweet. I'm having lasagna because it's the Mountain House package that I need to cook out of. So that's that. All right. See you tomorrow. Good night. Ow. Ugh. Legs move.
Alright, so there's water here. So we're just gonna start this and then put that in.
Okay.
And then that water he's boiling.
Good morning. This is day number 2 on our backpacking trip in Yellowstone National Park. We're here along Hellroaring Creek at campsite 2H9. We'll be spending another night here, so today is kind of a relaxing day. We've had quite a lot of traveling to get here and not a lot of sleep, so it was good to sleep in this morning. Our goal for today is to pretty much explore further up Hellroaring Creek, maybe to the patrol cabin. This patrol cabin is located sort of at the confluence of Specimen Creek and Hellroaring Creek. So that might be some interesting streams and rivers up there. There's a meadow up there, so maybe we'll see some animals. There's a couple marmots around camp that's been eyeing us all through the morning. So hopefully they don't get into our food. We'll come back here tonight and hopefully have a campfire, which is allowed at this campsite, and take it easy mostly for the day. That's it. I'll see you on the trail.
Hiking into the Beartooth Wilderness was relaxing. The trail continued along Hellroaring Creek and had several stream crossings. We stretched our legs out for a couple miles before deciding to head back and relaxing for the day. but we would have a surprise waiting for us as we neared our camp.
Nom 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 nom. Grass. Nom nom nom. Don't follow it, Bradley.
Stop that. The bear's gonna feel threatened and charged. Probably not, but I'd rather not take that chance.
I'm gonna go.
It's so weird. Like, if this is an Appalachian black bear, he's bolting.
Yeah, I know. It's literally right in the trail.
Yeah, I know. He just doesn't give. Yeah, the only thing I was worried about, it was so small, it was a baby bear, but I don't think it was. It's a black bear.
Young male, I bet. Just gonna sit down.
We're here with Mr. Bullwinkle. So, Mr. Bullwinkle, tell us about your experience on this trip so far.
Well, you know, it's just chilling here. Some dude picked me up. I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to live my life in the Yellowstone Hellroaring Creek watershed, just right by the water. Then these three bozos come disturb me.
Yeah. Was there anything interesting that happened today that made you laugh?
Well, you know, I was just sitting watching these guys chill around, and just a black bear creeping up and trying to steal all the food.
Way, bear. No one likes you here. No, don't you keep going. Keep going. Shoo. Shoo. Was he successful?
No, he got a little bit spooked, ran away.
How close did he get?
Probably within 5 feet.
That must have been fun.
Yeah.
Any last words for our fellow video watchers?
Hey, Brocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
All right, cool. See you later. Good morning. Welcome to day number 3. It's supposed to be a very hot day, we'll just take it as we go. Why am I in my rain jacket when it's bright and sunny out? Because there's a bunch of mosquitoes, and they cannot bite me through my rain jacket. Pro tip. All right, see you on the trail.
Our day began as we retraced our steps south and crossed back into Wyoming.
Here comes Brenna around the mountain, here she comes. Here comes Brenna around the mountain, here she comes.
Instead of crossing the bridge again, we continued south toward the Yellowstone River Trail, passing the Hellroaring Creek Trailhead.
Troubles?
Alright, well, hang on.
Don't hurt yourself.
It'll work.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Oh my god, this is gonna fit.
I don't.
You're gonna impale yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All right, Mrs. Bullwinkle, how are you feeling today?
Great.
Yeah, these are a lot heavier
Yeah,
than the ones
I
at the
know.
camp.
They're probably newer, right?
These are so cool.
Well, this is a skull. This is from like they shed usually right here.
Right. So.
This is
Yeah.
from a dead one.
Yeah.
Yeah, same as the one back at our camp.
All right, Mrs. Bullwinkle, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Is
I'm
it?
very strong.
Yeah.
I can hold the antlers on top of my head. Whew. It's a workout.
We were in the open as we turned onto the Yellowstone River Trail.
Hello. I am frolicking.
We didn't see any big animals along the trail, but we saw a few ducks hang out on a couple of thermal ponds. As we approached midday, the sun scorched us as we had no place to hide. The many bones that littered the trail felt right in place with the heat. The deer definitely had the right idea chilling in the shade, except for one, I guess.
Yeah.
Our hike took us uphill before bringing us to a set of bluffs overlooking the Yellowstone River.
Good evening. This is the end of day 3. We're at campsite 1R1 on the bank of the Yellowstone River. Today was a very hard day for us because the temperature got up to about 88, 90 degrees. And I wouldn't be surprised if that was the hottest day here in Wyoming this year. Secondly, our hike involved mostly exposed open terrain, which means that we were being roasted the entire day. We were roasted for the entire day.
Today we followed down the Hellroaring Creek, passing the bridge we took on the first day and continuing until we reached the junction with Yellowstone River Trail. From there we turned right and continued along this trail up over a bluff and then before dropping down into our campsite here at 1R1.
This is a pretty cool campsite. There's no bear hang here, rather there's a bear box, and our campsite is located pretty much on the other side next to a creek. So we have that going for us. One nice thing about this site is that it was very easy to jump in the water and was very much necessary after the hike. That's it for now. We'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. Welcome to day number 4. We're hiking out today, so early morning. We're just gonna pack up and head out as early as possible to avoid the heat.
For day 4 of our hike, we have decided to change things up. Originally, we were permitted campsite 1Y1, which is here, and would have exited here through the town of Garner. However, Bradley had some urgent issues, so we needed to get out. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to take the Yellowstone River Trail and then cross the suspension bridge over Yellowstone River and exit the Blacktail Deer Creek Trail. And we'll get to the Black Deer Creek Trailhead. From there, we can hitch back to our car at Hellroaring Creek Trailhead. Our last day on the trail took us along the Yellowstone River through Black Canyon. The river was wide and calm. We began to see what looked like basalt columns in the canyon walls. I wish we could have gotten a bit closer look at them. Soon we reached a suspension bridge over the Yellowstone River that would take us back to civilization. But before that, we had to put in some work to climb out of Black Canyon. We did that by following the Blacktail Deer Creek drainage and Trailhead. We rehydrated while getting my wish fulfilled at the closer levels of the salt. The final push of the hike was once again across some open meadows with plenty of wildflowers. Alright, let's go find a ride. Alright, now we see how long it takes to hitch. Yeah, be the Asian.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
Alright guys, post-hike meal, we made it.
Finally.
Yeah, we got some awesome place at this Grizzly Grill Yellowstone place just outside of, what town is it? Gardner. Delicious food. What'd you guys think of the hike?
We saw some pretty cool stuff. It was hot.
It was hot. Yeah, we got roasted going up that last hill.
Yeah.
Pretty sure at one point Brenna was like, what? 2 miles left? I give up. I'm sitting right here. Goodbye, guys.
We all made it though.
I don't think I was quite that much, but you know, yesterday was fun. I was like skipping down hills, and then today it was like, I don't know what it was.
Yep, the ups and downs of backpacking.
Yep.
Do you guys have a favorite part of the hikes?
All the bones.
All the bones. Brenna picked up pretty much every single bone she found and then put it on her head.
Just the antlers, and skulls too.
They can be right along the Yellowstone River. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was a good spot.
That was
Yeah.
a good spot.
I think my favorite was the rolling green hills, and even though that,
On
you know,
Hellroaring, or just
both, yeah, like, yeah, coming down and then going up.
The views
Yeah.
are nice. Of
I mean, that's nice.
Snow-topped mountains.
Yeah.
Jealous of that snow.
Yeah, it's 90 degrees here, and there's snow. And we're like, that doesn't make any sense. All right, we're gonna eat.
Yep.
Bye. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe to see more adventures from